Good morning, guys. I just got back from my run this morning and I feel so good. The main reason is because I didn't feel like going running this morning at all. Like, I really didn't. Something in me just told me to do it because the thing is, I never regret running. I always regret staying in bed. If I do regret running, it's usually because I didn't get enough sleep or whatever, but I got enough sleep. One thing that I really had to work on when it came to wanting to get up in the morning and go running was my sleep schedule. So I think I told you guys, I think I might have mentioned it, I'm not sure, but when I first started working from home, I was working the 12 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. shift, and my sleep schedule was thrown all the way off. I was going to bed at like 2, 3, maybe 4 a.m. at night some nights. But yeah, it felt good to get the hardest part of my day out of the way early in the morning versus when I used to like work out at night. I feel like working from home gives me like more freedom. Like when I was working like at a regular job where I had to drive or commute to work, I never would get up in the morning and go running because I would have to get up way earlier. Like right now I get up at 6:45 a.m. and yeah, I'm just so grateful. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm finally finding like a balance, like with work, with school, with the army, with exercise, like remaining fit. Still working on being consistent with YouTube. So but anyway, I wanted to do this video because I feel like I wasn't as detailed or as thorough in the last pharmacy tech video that I made. So I'm gonna try to be as detailed as possible. Obviously I can't tell you guys everything, I can't show you guys too much either. I am gonna be dressing up for work today, not only because I'm recording this video, but also because I feel like I get too comfortable, and I feel like when I do my makeup and get dressed for work as if I'm about to leave the house and actually put on like real clothes as if I'm about to go to the office or something, then it clicks in my brain and it reminds me like, hey, yeah, you're, you know, in the comfort of your own home, but you're still going to work, you're still, you know, on the clock. I'm not being like consistently monitored like by a physical manager, like watching over my shoulder, nothing like that, but you know, in a way, like they're still monitoring our progress and monitoring like how active we are on the computer, and they can tell like if we've been idle for too long, and you know, they have their ways of monitoring us, but they're just not like, you know, over your shoulder micromanaging us like, you know, what would happen sometimes at our actual office. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys the finished product. My makeup is done. I just feel like a different girl. I feel like a different person sometimes. So this is what I decided to go with for work. It's nothing too fancy. So the first thing I do after logging in is check emails and my Microsoft Office team chats to make sure there's nothing important that I need to know for the day, such as a meeting that I am scheduled for or a message that I need to get back to promptly. After that, I start opening all of the applications that I work out of every day. I won't disclose what they are, but 2 of them are EMR related applications and the other 2 are spreadsheets. I also like to have my sticky notes that are filled with the phone call scripting and important reminders all laid out on one screen just for easy access. My job consists of educating members and providers about possible savings on certain drugs. I receive cases throughout the day from one of the computer applications that requires me to do a little research before I reach out to a provider or a member. This makes my job a lot more case focused, so I'm not on the phones as much as I used to be. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. Alright guys, so I am on my 15-minute break now. I have about 10 minutes left and I'm really just about to chill on the couch for this break. I want to show y'all my grades so far. 91. I'm almost finished with my bachelor's. I'll be getting my bachelor's next year, and then after my bachelor's I do plan to go for my master's because of the career choice that I'm going for. So not not sure if I want to talk about it yet because I might change my mind again. Anyway, I'm about to drink my Capri Sun and chill for the rest of this break. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is certain scripting we are required to follow when making phone calls. At this point, I have it all memorized, but I keep my sticky notes open on my screen just in case I happen to get off track or something. Keep in mind, we are graded by quality on a few things, so it's important that we are following the scripting and all standards of procedure. For my particular program, I'm required to close a certain number of cases a day to equate to a specific goal for the week. Some weeks I'm able to be more productive than others, so I may not reach that number every week, but there are plenty of things that they take into consideration. Before I can close the case, I must document the outcome and make the appropriate annotations throughout the case. As for the spreadsheets that I mentioned earlier, one of them is what I use personally to keep track of all the cases I work, and the other is almost like a medication directory in a way. Alright guys, so I am finally on my 30-minute lunch break. I already meal prepped yesterday, so I'm just gonna heat that up and probably watch like some vlogs on the TV. Work has been pretty chill. I got through my callbacks pretty fast this morning, so I'm on the queue now and I'm just like going through cases. Whatever the system sends to me, I'm just going through those cases. The system is sending me back cases that I've tried to close before and was unsuccessful doing so. So I'm having the same luck and I'm unsuccessful closing those cases because the offices aren't answering the phones. So yeah, I'm not sure how today is going to turn out. Okay, so I didn't really have a lot of salmon left from yesterday. I think I had it for, I had it for lunch and dinner yesterday, so this is how much salmon I have left. Just cut up a cucumber and rice, and I'm gonna put this sriracha. This is honey sriracha salmon already, but I'm just gonna put a little bit more sriracha on the salmon, and yeah, this is gonna be my lunch for today. Alright guys, so at this point in the day, this is where I start trying to focus extra hard and get through my cases as fast as possible. Earlier I was doing callbacks, so all of my computer work was already done. Now that I'm done with my callbacks and am receiving new cases through the queue, it becomes a little more time consuming to get through the cases just because I have brand new cases to work up before I can make any calls.